Hello, this is Michaela of Studious Octopus, and I'm here today doing the December UK GlossyBox unboxing. It just arrived in the post this morning. Sadly, I have the dreaded nail varnish sticker. Not super into nail varnish. It's raining its butt off here, and I've gotten caught in it completely, but I just want to open this anyway, so I look a little bedraggled, but just quickly, the misguided offer is 20% off everything with the code MISSGLOSSY. But here it is, the lovely limited edition Christmas glossy box with the lovely gold and shiny wreath there and gold accenting here. And then it says mistletoe kisses on the side. That's really quite pretty. So for this box, we got to pick either the sugar box or the spice box, and I think I picked the spice box, which was the slightly more sultry evening wear look because the colours appeal to me a lot more. So I'm going to open it up. So inside the box, the lovely gold shimmery pattern continues. I think the limited edition boxes are quite pretty. We have another thing here, which is it's sort of a charity thing. It's hashtag give and makeup. They're asking for donations of makeup that people have either not used or just tried. And they'll give it to the women who need it most. So we have the nice packaging inside. We've got plain white paper and this lovely nice sort of goldeny ribbon and our golden glossy box sticker. This is our newsletter, but I'll just put that aside for a second and show you what I got in my box. Here are my box contents, which I think will be 5 items. They might all be full-sized, I'm not sure. And there's some interesting looking stuff there, and I'm just going to read out the newsletter. So, dear Glossies, lipstick has never been out of fashion, but now the statement lip is hot on the trail of smoky eyes as our favourite look. In homage to the party season, we dedicated this box to the bold lip. Inside this month's collector's edition box design, you'll find the most flattering shade of deep plum that money can buy. What's more, this perfect edit of products will allow you to create a complete look for the festivities ahead. Just watch out for the mistletoe. This is one lipstick you won't want to smudge. Wishing you a wonderful glossy Christmas, and we'll see you next year. That's from Evie Leatham, editorial director from GlossyBox. And yes, they have a little PS saying they're launching their partnership with the amazing charity Give and Make Up, which the information is on the leaflet there as well about giving makeup to people who need it. But let's look through the box contents one at a time. And our first up is as we've already had pretty much the full sneak peek for, and it's the MDMflow lipstick. And mine is the semi-matte lipstick in Vamp. Let's read what this says. Florence Adipoju, that might be how you say the name, that might not be how you say the name at all. Combined the knowledge she's gained as a cosmetic scientist with her love of music to create MDMflow. The range of lipsticks and mascaras is inspired by hip-hop and formulated using the latest colour and skincare technology, meaning it feels as good as it looks. This rich plum shade makes a serious statement and never fails to flatter, looking good on both blondes and brunettes. Its RRP is £18, and it has the suggestion here of before applying the lipstick, saturate your lips with balm and then buff them with a soft toothbrush to remove dry skin. Interesting. And then, it has other suggestions for wearing it. You want to apply it for a brush if you want a precise look. You can also use your fingers to create a blurred stain effect, or you can even finish it with a gloss to make it have a nice glossy finish because this is a matte product. I'm assuming this is full size. It's the shade Vamp. It has a net weight of 3.8 grams and it says it is designed in England, and yeah, it has this quite cool gold solid kind of bullet style. It looks quite cool, very handbag friendly, like an accessory all on its own. And then yes, there is the lipstick. There is it fully pushed up And yes, it does have a lovely looking matte sheen, sort of like that half matte, half sheen finish. It does look very pretty, and I do really like the colour. I'm just going to swatch it now. What I suspect I might actually do, possibly filmed separately, is try and do a look using all of these makeup items, because that might actually be quite fun. But there is the swatch right there. It's not actually as dark as I thought it was, or maybe you just layer it up and it becomes quite dark looking. I think that is really pretty, and it's very, very vivid, very pigmented. That looks super nice. I really like that. So there we go, that is my MDMflow semi-matte lipstick in the shade Vamp. Very happy with that. Very nice. What do we have next? It should be this, the Essence Cosmetics item, which is nice to say. I actually quite like Essence Cosmetics. This is the Light Up Your Face Luminizer palette. This strobing trio can be applied individually or in combination over the cheekbones, down the bridge of the nose and above the lips. Each of the 3 powders has varying degrees of highlight, from a light pearl to a golden glow, giving you the versatility to go from day to night. And this is full size, and its RRP is only £3 because Essence make very affordable makeup, but they're actually really, really good. One of my favourite mascaras was actually an Essence Cosmetics one. The only thing that's a bit of a shame, in the GlossyBox magazine, the unboxed one, they demoed the look using the Essence Big Fat Round sort of single pan highlighter, and I thought that one looked really, really good. I might have to pop out and see if I can buy specifically that highlighter as well. But this is the palette here. I'll give you a zoomed in look, if that will focus. So you have this quite light, neutrally looking shade, this quite pink looking shade, or it looks more pink to me, and then yes, this full-on golden shade, and they have this sort of lovely sand bumpy texture going on there. So the first one, the very neutral looking, it's just here, it's a more like a pure powder highlight. It doesn't seem to particularly have much shine at all, or if it does, it's not particularly visible. It's very soft feeling actually on the skin, which I like, and it basically looks the same colour as my skin, which I often find is the problem, unfortunately, with powder highlighters. Focus on my face. Powder highlighters that aren't shimmery don't particularly work on someone that's quite pale, because they're just the same colour as your skin a lot of the time. It's the shimmer that captures the light that really makes the highlight work. But next up, I'm going to try the pinky one, which looks to be a bit more shimmery. There it is on my finger there. I'm not sure how well, again, this is going to come up. I've swatched it here, it's really not particularly coming up. On my hand, that one is actually a bit more pronounced. It's very lightly pink. It's actually really, really pretty, and it has just a little bit of tiny bits of glitter, so that would be enough to actually catch the light. And then the last one is this much more, I think, pronounced shimmery one, which should come up a lot more. This one is a lot more like a baked eyeshadow, if you know the type of eyeshadow where it has the full-on shimmer sheen. And I'll put it on my hand there. And yeah, that one might come up a bit more pronounced. Or maybe not at all. I have it here. It's a much more pronounced sheen highlighter. It doesn't have little particles of glitter. The whole thing has the sort of shine of like a high shine eyeshadow, yeah. So that looks super, super nice and actually very subtle for a highlight palette. It's not going to show up loads and loads and loads and loads. I might go out and get that other Essence one that they had in the demo sort of post that I mentioned. That looked really, really nice, and that one looked more like a full-on, more dramatic highlighter. Just checking the back here, it just gives you directions for how to use it. It describes them as a nude highlighter, a rose highlighter, and a golden beige highlighter. And yes, that is actually a nice little set and very affordable, and will probably be quite nice because I actually quite like Essence makeup. They're budget friendly and pretty nice. So what's next is a collection cosmetics item. Is this? I believe it is. This is Collection Cosmetics Define and Perfect Eyebrow Powder. Balance your statement lip with defined brows. This powder contains tiny fibres to add instant volume to brows, and the fine-tipped nibs allows you to create natural hair-like strokes. Celebrity makeup artist and collection ambassador Francesca Neal recommends using a darker shade of powder on the tail of the brow to define and a lighter shade on the tip of the brow to add natural volume. This is RRP £4.19. And yeah, Collection Cosmetics is a lot like Essence. It's a very value for money, not super fancy makeup brand. I've never heard of an eyebrow powder before. I'll be interested to see what this is. It sounds like it has a paint shaker thing in there. But first, it's 1.2 grams in weight, and this is the shade Brunette 2, which looks pretty dark, but it might not be the darkest they do. Let's pull this out. I'm never sure if like the end that you apply is going to be on one side or the other. Oh, we've got stuff coming off here. Oh, I see. So what this actually is it's like a liquid eyeliner applicator, but they've put sort of a powdery residue product in there instead, and then you use this to draw on your eyebrows. I'm going to be very interested to try that. My eyebrow routine is usually gel or pencil or both. I actually have fairly hairy eyebrows anyway. I don't think I'll particularly need full fibers. The thing I usually find I need is that my eyebrows are quite light. They have a lot of blonde and white hairs in them, weirdly. So that's why I tend to rely on gel more than other products. But I will give this a go. I have never used a brow powder before. It could be interesting, it could be awful. So I will reserve judgment until I've actually tried it. Also full size, I think I said also full size. Next up is the Lipcoat or Lipcoat. I'm not quite sure how you will say that. I think I've heard of this. I'm very interested to try this. And this is let's just read out the description. A cult classic. Lipcoat is the 70-year-old all-natural lipstick sealer that is still unbeatable at keeping lipstick fresh despite cocktail-fueled Christmas cheer. Apply this transparent liquid over blotted lipstick to perfect the colour so it's water and wine resistant and won't feather. And this is a quite affordable RRP of £3.99. Yeah, I've heard of this before. It's like I suppose the weird thing to equate it to is when you get like spray coating for coats to make them waterproof in the rain. It's kind of like that but for your lips. It's a overcoat for your lips, and they do other variations that aren't just for lips. I think they do an eyebrow one, and some other people might have got that. But I will be very interested to try this. This is the original lipstick sealer and secret of smudge, feather, fade and kiss-proof lipstick. And yes, it directs you that you just apply the lipstick, blot, apply lip coat, keep your lips apart while lip coat sets. I take it your lips might get glued together otherwise. And it says you should have up to 100 applications per bottle. I'm just going to pop it out here. Let's have a look at it. So it says full size is 7 millilitres. There it is there. There we go. Got a nice Lipcoat font, this clear, it feels like glass container, and their logo on the back, same as with, it still has their address and it still has their weight. And it has a sort of a nail polish type applicator, and I think it has a nail polish type sort of formula. I'm going to feel its consistency. I'm not sure I should be putting this just on my skin, but I'm curious anyway. Yeah, it has sort of it feels like a toner or a makeup cleanser where it's liquidy, and it has sort of I don't want to say alcohol, but it has that sort of alcohol-y slickness and evaporatiness where it's gone away. It might contain alcohol, I might be right to think that. Probably. And I put it on the lipstick here. It has sort of smudged it around as I was pressing it on, but I has sort of then made it a sealed layer. It feels quite smooth on top as well. So yeah, that will be interesting to try out and give that kiss tests and smudge tests. So this is a lipstick top coat. That's super cool. I think that's super cute to have this time of year. Also looks very handbag friendly as well. Very nice. Oh, and this is also full size. I'm not sure I said full size. The last item, which I am not so fussed about, is the nail polish. So it's another Revlon one. I think we got a diamond top coat from them, so I guess this will give me something to use it with if I do ever bother using it. The problem I have, I'm just not super into nail polish. I don't grow my nails particularly long. It feels a lot of the time like you put all the coats on and then I end up messing it up in like 10 minutes because I use my hands for lots and lots of different things. So I don't think I just don't think I'm the type of person that nail polish is really for, which is fine. It doesn't mean that nail polish is bad or evil. It's just not for me. But anyway, this is the Revlon Nail Enamel in Valentine. It is admittedly a very pretty colour and very matching the lipstick. So Revlon's nail colours are iconic and deliver an ultra smooth, ultra glossy finish. This isn't just chip resistant, it's chip defiant, so you can admire 10 days of lasting colour and shine. This deep red lacquer is the perfect accessory for a plum lip. RRP of £6.49, and this is full size as well. So our box does have 5 full size items. It will be a nail polish consistency. It's a nice full darker red colour. Do we have a size for this? This is 14.7 millilitres. Like the Revlon ones, they're actually pretty big for nail polishes. I think you get quite a lot in here, so very generous if you are super into nail polish. I know if you pick the sugar look where you'll have gotten the quite a light lipstick, you also got a quite a light nail polish, so that will be different in other people's boxes. But there we go, that was the UK, I'll just pull these out. So this was the UK 2016 December glossy box. We can do our nails, brows, lips, lip seal and highlighter. So you've got a lot of the basic components of a full makeup look there. And it actually looks like quite a nice box. I quite like the look of this box. Other than the nail polish, which nail polish is just a I'm not super into nail polish kind of thing. I think I would actually try and maybe if it's good enough keep and rebuy all of these items. But anyway, I'm gonna go away and tot up the total box value of the box, and then I will talk about a couple of the other things on the card. So I will see you in just a moment. Okay, and I'm back. So the total box value for the December 2016 UK glossy box came to £35.67. It's actually one of the most affordable boxes we've had in a good long while. They're usually more like £40–50, but I honestly don't think that's actually a bad thing because, and like why I do my catch-ups, the important thing is how good they are. Did I like them? Did it introduce me to something that I've never heard of before and is actually good? So I'm not saying it's cheaper in a bad way, I'm just saying this is one of the cheapest boxes we've had in a good long while, with actually one item that makes up quite a bit of the value of the box, because it's for the total only to be £35.67 and this on its own is £18. But it does look really nice lipstick. I actually think this is going to be a really enjoyable box. I like all of the items in it. It's nice as well that they're all full-size items. I think that's good to have at this time of year. And next we have the sneak peek. Okay, January sneak peek. Not all resolutions have to be boring. Ours is to keep experimenting with each and every GlossyBox product, starting with January's The Balm Meet Matte Trimony eyeshadow in either Matte Kumar or Matte Moskowski. Oh, that's cool. So next month, for the first month 2017, it feels really weird that it's going to be 2017, we're going to get a product from The Balm Cosmetics, which I've heard of before. They're supposed to be really good. And they have very cute packaging as well. So I'm actually really looking forward to that. That's something to look forward to in the new year. So that was the UK 2016 GlossyBox unboxing. Lots of cute, affordable items and a really nice statement lipstick. I hope you have a very nice end of the year. This probably won't be my last video. I'm going to do a catch up and I have a elf haul coming up as well. I bought some elf stuff when they were doing one of their offers. But if I don't see you again, have a nice Christmas, have a nice end of the year. I hope you're all safe and happy, and I'll see you again next time. Hello, this is Michaela of Studios Octopus, and I'm here doing the November GlossyBox catch-up. Hello, this is Michaela.
This is Peter.
And we're playing Life is Strange.